All right, guys, here we are. Map number 3, the fight between our Zerg and Protoss players here on IPL Fight Club. And on the right side of the map, in the pink as usual, it is Mill.Stephano. And on the left side of the map, in the red from SK Gaming, it is MC, 3-time GSL champion.
Yep.
Fell completely out of the GSL, placed well in an MLG, got back into the GSL again, and has done pretty well since then. You know, he's won some tournaments, he's traveled around the world, he's actually one of the most well-traveled Korean pro gamers, I would definitely say.
Yeah, he's always consistently in the top of GSL as well. He was top 8 last season. He made top 16 this season. It was knocked down to Code A in the round of 16 group stages, though. So
that's right.
And look at this. Now, in a best-of situation, you always want to mix things up, go for something to throw your opponent off, and MC is going to go for a gateway expand.
I actually think this is a fantastic decision by MC. Stephano obviously wants to go for 3 hatch. He's very good at it. Like I said, I think this is a great map for doing that build, especially the just maxed out Roach version of it. I think Antiga Shipyard being a little bit smaller is a fantastic map for that. MC goes, nope, I don't think you're going to do that build this game. I'm just not going to let you. When you scout this gateway at my ramp, you're probably not going to do it. And if you do, I'm going to be able to punish that a lot easier than if I had gone Forge Expand. So, very good decision from MC, and I just think this is what we're going to see from Protoss players more often. I mean, Naniwa was famous for saying Forge Expand or die trying. Well, I think a lot of Protosses have died trying against this new Zerg standard, and it's time to reintegrate some gateway openings in Protoss play.
All right. Well, MC, a pretty typical gateway expand for now. That's what you're going to see. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Of course, Stephano hasn't picked up on this yet. He's going for that same normal strategy. MC not even blocking it, which is kind of interesting. Didn't even have a probe anywhere close to position, so maybe that'll set off Stephano a little bit.
Well, to a certain extent, MC wants him to do it. You know, he wants to try to allow him to take those 3 fast hatcheries and then realize that it's a gateway expand. So, yeah, MC is going to be a little bit passive with the probe. Yeah, and if you're a very attentive Zerg player, you can actually notice that sometimes.
Well, that's what I was getting at. Yeah, was that you know, he's going to be like, wow, you're awfully letting me do this. So you're not trying to block me at all. Yeah, that's what I was referring to.
Like MC, one of the best probe harassers in the game, is suddenly like not harassing. You're like, wait a second here. So Stephano, you know, we'll see. I mean, MC's still making a show of it. He's like, hey, I'm at your 3rd. Ooh. All right, never mind. I give up.
And as we can see, Stephano's like, I detected a distinct lack of building. And he sees the gateway on the high ground.
Will he do it? Is he going to go for it? He's got a probe there, or he's got a drone there, rather. No, he's got a Zergling there. They will become a drone and make a hatchery. And
look at that, already gas.
Immediately, so he knows it. You just can't go 3 hatch against gateway openings. If you do, it's a very, very risky choice. So yeah, he's just going to throw down a gas right away. And so this is going to be a very interesting game. We're going to have to see Stephano think on his feet this time. He's just had to change a really large part of what he's going to do in this game. So what's the plan going to be, Stephano?
I don't know. We'll find out here in just a bit. He is injecting diligently, making sure that he's hitting on all cylinders. Few units coming up now for MC. Just a Stalker and a Zealot for now. He is adding on 2 more gateways, so it's going to be a 3-gate expand possibly. But we'll see how much pressure. Right. So we'll see how much pressure he wants to put on here. How much Chrono Boost is saved up a little bit. Oh, wow. Full walling this off as well. He wants to hit very early on.
Yep. He just wants to do a little attack with the Zealots and Stalkers. See if he can maybe just do some damage at that natural. Cause Stephano to lose some mining. And so this won't be any sort of huge pressure, but it will definitely cost him some resources. So for his sake, it needs to be pretty good.
Yeah, that's very true. So a couple of those warp gates turning or morphing right now. Yeah, there they are. We're going to start to see some warp-ins here in a bit. This is very early on in the game. There are 6 more links coming out. Look at that. Stephano feeling so confident right now, putting down 2 spine crawlers, but still droning up throughout all of this.
Will this be a good decision, though? It remains to be seen. More Stalkers coming out. Stalkers can micro against Zerglings pretty well if they're not speed Zerglings. And these Queens are suddenly in trouble, man.
Yeah, they are.
Stepano's definitely going to take a bit of damage from this. Nice micro pulling that Queen back.
Yes, but the Queen just down to 36 hit points now. Most of the links have gone down. More links coming in now for Stephano. The units just keep on coming up for MC, and he is just trying to put on as much pressure as possible.
Oh, absolutely. And now he needs to do some damage with this. This is a very fast 3-gate. this is what a lot of Protoss players have started doing in lieu of a 4-gate. I was actually talking to Axelav the other day about this, and he says, you know, it hits about as fast as it did and does about as much damage, so a lot, but you can transition out of it, of course, you know?
And is he going to take down the Spine Crawler? It's down very low in health,
Ooh,
but no!
Wow.
Bunch of drones are pulled off the line. MC, though, putting a forward pylon, really wants to start putting on the pressure.
Yep.
Could start bringing in a couple of Zealots here any second as well. There we go. A couple reinforcing from behind. And Transfusion's hitting. One of the Queens finally does go down. So does the Spine Crawler as well. More units coming in against the Spine Crawler. It's now starting to go after Zealots, which is a little bit less effective against. The Spine Crawler does fall. The Stalkers, though, they've taken damage, but they have not fallen.
Speed is finished for Zerglings. A lot of them just died again. And there are the 3 Zealots. So yeah, MC is going to start to buffer with those Zealots as well. And now things are looking very dire for Stephano. He's done a decent job holding this, but I think it's just going to be too much, man. I don't think he's going to be able to get out of this.
Yeah, it looks like the drones are being pulled off the line, immediately being killed.
Yep.
How many workers have gone down so far? 7 of those at this very early stage.
GG.
There's the well played. MC goes up 2-1.